I lost myself, and that's one thing I could say, just don't lose yourself trying to love someone else. You need to find yourself before you.
But you wanna say no, what do you mean?
Hey bitches, it's Alexis, and today this video is going to be about my first heartbreak. So today I'm going to be talking about my first heartbreak because I got a lot of requests on Snapchat asking me to do a video on a certain subject. So that's what I'm going to do today. I also want to say that I have no hate towards this person. I don't, want to throw any shade or whatever. I don't want to say that I regret anything because I don't. I don't regret being with him. I don't regret caring for him, stuff like that. Yeah, so let's get started. So me and this guy, I'm gonna call him Montgomery. So me and Montgomery were together for about 9 to 10 months. We met during summer, my freshman year going into my sophomore year. And we met on Twitter. Ill. I know. Ill. We met on Twitter. So basic, right? We met on Twitter and we would text, and eventually it led to, dating. Me and him were a very happy but also very toxic relationship. We were happy like a little bit of the time. Most of the time we were a very toxic relationship. He was like my best friend at a certain, he was my best friend a little bit. We would share our deepest dark, fuck. God, like, my tongue can't do it. My mouth. Our deepest, darkest secrets. Sorry, it's hard for me to say it. Anyways, so yeah, we would, tell each other everything, stuff like that. So we ended up talking, and then I ended up finding out that I was starting to talk to my friend's ex, which I had no clue, right? And so when she found out that we started talking, she obviously wanted him back. Which, whatever, things happen. She wanted him back, they started talking, he stopped talking to me. He was very straight up about it. He would tell me, like, oh yeah, Alexis, I don't want to be together with you, stuff like that. And I was kind of okay with it, but I was very hurt because honestly, I thought I liked him. It kind of took a while to get those feelings for him, like, that quick. Like as much feelings that I had got for him. It took a while. And so it took around, not a while, honestly it was pretty quick, it was 2 weeks. But, it was a week where I was like, oh, I'm starting to feel him, we'd text every day, we would talk all the time. And so, yeah, whatever, he stopped talking to me to get back with his ex, which, whatever, things happen. And then things just didn't end up working out between them. And he ended up coming back. So when he had came back, my dumbass took him back. And we started talking, and then we were talking for a month, and then the month comes, the day before he had asked me out, he was with another girl at his best friend's house. I had found out because of the app photo. My friend had the girl that he was with at his best friend's house account, she had her as a friend or whatever. And then I was like, whatever, I didn't really care. I was just upset. I was I'm pissed. I told him I don't want to be with you. I'm sorry. He's like, Alexis, I'm not gonna lie, I did go over. She was there, and we didn't do anything. And I was like, whatever. And keep in mind, he talked to her before he was talking to me. So that's kind of another reason why I didn't know that was my ex-friend's boyfriend. Because I was like, why would it be he was talking to another girl before he talked to me? So it just didn't add up. So then I was like, no, I just don't want to be in a relationship with you anymore. And he's like, Alexis, please, I just want to be in a relationship with you. And I was like, whatever. I ended up taking him back. He's like, we didn't do anything, I promise. And I was like, oh, whatever. I ended up taking him back, which, stupid me, right? I took him back, and then he had asked me out the same day. I said yes, so we became official. And then we were happy for a cool 4 months. I could say we were happy for a cool 4 months. And then we ended up, so after him and his ex, the girl, my old friend, became, try to work things out, and it didn't work out, whatever. Me and her became friends again because, we cheered together. I would see her every day, stuff like that. And so I would see her every day, and then she would tell me, like, Alexis, he's texting me, he's texting me, he's texting me. And I was like, what? Like, oh, he's texting you? He's like, yeah. So she did this, like, 3 times. Like, and I knew she wasn't lying. I knew she was telling the complete truth. I knew she was, she wasn't lying. She would show me messages. So I was like, wow, like, he's such an asshole. Like, he's hurting me again. And I would tell him, and he'd be like, Alexis, I only love you. I only love you. I only love you. I was like, honestly, whatever. I'm going to call him Montgomery because I'm not going to use his real name. So Montgomery would tell me, like, oh, yeah, like, I just want you. I just want you. And I was like, forget you. Like, and then eventually I ended up taking back. So he did that for around 3 times. This would be like an every month thing that he would do this. And I would take him back like a dumbass. So that's where he hurt me, and that's where it kind of hurt myself. I'm not going to lie, it wasn't just him hurting me, it was me hurting myself. So then, like, couple of weeks passed, and then he ended up breaking up with me. And she ended up going, my ex-friend ended up going to the movies with him when me and him had broke up. We had broke up for 2 weeks. We broke up. I was hurt. I couldn't eat. I couldn't, like, sleep. I would wake up in the middle of the night, like, asking myself, did we really break up? Like, are you serious? But then eventually, like, I would just, like, go on, move with school, whatever. Like, I would just try to keep my mind occupied myself. So then I ended up, like, we would just talk or whatever. Like, I would try to talk to friends, and they would tell me, just forget about him, just forget about him. I could not forget about him. So I remember we were talking. Me and my friends were talking one day, and then I found out that they were talking, and that's when I found out that they had went to the movies. And then I guess she had left him or whatever, things just didn't work out again. And then he ended up coming back to me. And, like, he's like, I want you back, I want you back. And there I was, like an idiot, taking him back. I took him back, and I was stupid for that. So I took him back, and I was just so annoyed after, like, I was just like, are you gonna hurt me again? I was so, like, insecure. And so I was like, please just don't hurt me again. And then, of course, like, 2 weeks later, he ended up leaving me again. So at this time, I still wouldn't eat a lot. I still wouldn't go out. Like, I was just trying to, like, I wasn't myself. And then I remember meeting my friend Marquise, and, he was a really good guy. I don't know if, like, he's okay with me saying his name on here, but he's my friend. So I was friends with him, and I was like, okay, like, I was just, we would talk and stuff like that. And he was, like, a football player. He would, like, talk, we would always talk, and because we became friends. And then I think my ex Montgomery found out that I was talking to him, or, like, he thought I was talking to him, and, like, he got jealous. And so he's like, dude, like, he plays football, and, like, she's moved on to someone that's, that treats her right or whatever. Keep in mind, me and him weren't really talking. Like, we were kind of like getting to know each other. But yeah, he ended up coming back. He left his ex to get with me because he saw that I was moving on. And so at the time, I was like, okay, yeah, like, he's gonna get back with me. Like, he's gonna get back with me. He's gonna take me serious this time because she didn't leave him. He left her. Like a dumbass, I ended up going back with him. I know, like, I hurt myself by doing that, but I ended up going back with him, and I was just so hurt. I would always tell him, like, I would always break up with him because I was like, I don't think I could do this anymore. I don't think I could do this. Like, you hurt me. I'm scared you're gonna hurt me again. I'm scared. And he'd be like, I'm not. So I would end up staying with him. So then we were together. Then summer break comes around, and we were, like, happy and stuff like that. Like, honestly, that was, like, the highlight of our relationship. We were so happy. We were, like, smiling all the time, laughing all the time. We'd go, like, to the beach all the time, or we'd sneak into hotel pools and stuff like that. And then he had summer school. So he had to start going to summer school, and then he was talking to another girl. He talked to another girl, and, like, he left me again. So there I was, like, an idiot, like, begging for him. I would cry to him. I would be like, please. I'd blow up his phone. It got to that extent. If there's anything that I could say, I think that it would be regretting, like, looking that desperate for someone who obviously didn't care about my feelings. So yeah, he was with that girl, and I was, like, so annoyed. They didn't last, obviously, but he was with that girl, and I was like, I don't care anymore. Like, I'm just gonna move on. Like, this is another girl you're hurting me with. So then he ended up, like, I ended up just like, after I blew up his phone, I tried, I just completely gave up. He hurt me so much to the point where like I lost so much weight. I lost weight, like I shredded pounds. Like I just, not like shredded drastically, but I did lose a couple pounds because I was so sad. I wouldn't eat. I wasn't myself. For a cool month, I didn't go out to any parties. I didn't go out with friends. I didn't do anything. I would just stay home and sleep. Like I just slept. And so it was like that for a month. And I'm telling you guys this, like people that requested this, honestly, things will get better. I'm not lying. Things will get better. You will find someone who truly cares about you. You will find someone who loves you, and, you know, and maybe he left me all those times because obviously he didn't love me, and I kind of forced it by, you know, always telling him, like, please get back with me and stuff like that. And things will get better for you, and, you know, things aren't always going to be like this, I promise. And you will find better, because like I did, I found out my Nicholas, I found out my boyfriend, and he treats me the best. He loves me, he takes care of me, and, you know, just things will get better. And honestly, if you guys, any of you guys are going through like what I went through, having to deal with other girls, just leave him. He's not worth it. He's just not worth it. He's not worth your time. You know, you're just better than that. You need to know your value. And one thing I messed up with that guy, Montgomery, is I lost myself loving him. I lost myself paying too much attention in him. Like I loved him more than I loved myself. And that was just, I was just dependent. Like I was so like, I don't know, I was just so dependent on him. Like I was just so like, I want you, like I need you to love me. Like, you know, I lost myself. And that's one thing I could say, just don't lose yourself trying to love someone else. You need to find yourself before you enter any relationship. And you know, because that's just how it works. But yeah, and you know, maybe he hurt me because he was so in love with his ex, you know, and or his girlfriend now. Actually, they're dating now again, and they're happy. And you know, honestly, I'm happy that, you know, things worked out for them. I'm happy that, you know, he doesn't hurt her, or at least I don't know, but you know, he doesn't hurt her. He takes care of her. You know, maybe it was just because he didn't love me, and I finally understood that after like, what, it wasn't that long, you know. But yeah, things just happen for a reason. And I hope you guys like this video. I hope I get a lot of thumbs up, and I hope I get a lot of people subscribing to my videos or my channel. I hope I get a lot of people subscribing and liking and commenting. So yeah, that's all I have to say is things will get better if for any one of you beautiful ladies that are going through this. Just don't let anyone put you down. Don't let anyone tell you, like, or make you feel like you're not good enough for them, because you are. Even if you're a guy, you're going through the same shit, like, come on, get your shit together. I know it's hard, but you'll get through it. So yeah, love you guys.
I start. First I wanna go to